So I used to have this problem that I was a fly out engineer, and I worked in the middle of the desert, in the middle of nowhere, and they would provide all the food for us. But the problem was that the food was pretty unhealthy, and I'm also dairy intolerant. And it didn't matter how far in advance I told the cooks in the kitchen that I'm coming up, can I please have something that's dairy free that I can eat? They would forget. And so what I used to do was I used to pack a lot of my own food myself, and I would bring a smoothie blender, and every morning at 5 o'clock in the morning I would make myself a smoothie which had protein in it, it had fiber in it. I would put like avocado in it and like spinach and fresh greens, and so I could make sure that I was getting everything that I needed, like a source of protein, healthy fats, vitamins and minerals that would keep me satisfied for the day. So that way, if I didn't eat very much during the day, which I would typically eat boiled eggs and whatever salad they had, it meant that at least I knew that I had something good that was going to get me through the day, because you're working like 12, 14-hour days, and yeah, there's no shops at all. But this was a problem because I was limited with my luggage. So I was only allowed like a very small bag for 2 weeks, and I had to have all my clothes and work gear, and gym gear as well, and boots. So it was a bit of a problem. And then also like the fresh vegetables that I would bring up, they wouldn't last for the full 2 weeks, and I couldn't really pack enough to last me the full 2 weeks anyway. The other problem with the smoothie was that because we lived in like these ATCO huts, and you're sharing adjoining walls like on each side of you, the blender was like super loud, and so it would wake other people up, which is kind of annoying for them. So yeah, it was just something that was like not really sustainable. So I had to find another solution. So what I did is I did a lot of research to try and find something that was high in protein. It was dairy free. It had fiber in it. It had micronutrients. It had greens and superfoods, and also didn't have a lot of sugar, as in like no added sugar or sweetener, but also like looking at the nutritional panel, like the carbohydrates and sugar level was relatively low, because a lot of powders out there, they are really high in carbs and sugar, even if they are made from natural ingredients. But I also wanted something that was travel friendly and lightweight. And something that really surprised me was I didn't realize that different drying technologies can significantly impact the end nutritional value of the vegetable or powder that's been dried. And it also influences the color of it as well. So if something is spray dried, exposes it to like really high heat, and so it's going to destroy a lot more of the nutrients compared to something that is low temperature dried, whether that's freeze drying or drying through evaporation. So yeah, that was just something interesting that I wanted to share.